Camden County, Georgia. Officer Dan Jenkins has just pulled over this driver for speeding.
Your license, please.
The man doesn't have a license on him, so Jenkins has to ticket him for that as well.
Last name?
Newton.
Huh?
Newton.
His name rings a bell with the officer.
I took you to jail for suspended license.
No, you did.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did.
Or DUI
You
or
got me in
something
jail
like that.
for DUI and improper lane change.
This man has caused trouble before, and Jenkins doesn't want any more of it.
Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm gonna wreck you. Your license suspended. Tell me the truth. If you lie to me, I'm gonna run it. Because they're suspended, you're going with me.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth.
But the man stalls instead. He's acting nervous and edgy.
I'm asking you a question, yes or no?
Well, I got to explain it first.
Jenkins lets him talk. He knows the more this guy rambles, the more likely he'll dig a hole for himself.
Well, I got pulled over here about a month or so ago. DUI. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, they run my license. My license was good, as far as my knowledge. They told me they were suspended.
I'm listening.
As the man continues, the officer detects an all too familiar odor on his breath. He steps closer to be certain.
Address? You didn't drink?
No.
I smell that.
I had people with me. No, I can't lie to you, man. Yes, I did drink something.
You're speeding, you're drinking and driving, and your license is suspended.
No, they're not suspended.
The officer isn't taken in by his lies or his pleas.
Man, don't do that to me, man.
I didn't do it to you.
Jenkins goes to check about the man's license.
And it comes suspended, you're going with it. Get back in front of that camera.
It's coming back suspended, but it's not.
Get back in front of that camera.
The desperate man changes his tactics. Now he pretends to be accommodating.
I'll take sobriety test.
No, you will.
But when the officer tries to give him a breathalyzer test, the man resists.
Okay, give me a breath till I tell you to stop.
I'll take sobriety test.
Listen to me.
I'll take sobriety test.
You give me a test, I'll tell you to stop, or I'm going to put you in that car and take you up to the jail.
I have legal right to take any test I want.
The man is wrong. He can only refuse to take the officer's test. But when he does that, the officer has a legal duty to take him into custody. Now.
I got legal right to take sobriety test.
Jenkins calls for backup.
1131 Camden, 1078. 1131 Camden, 1078.
I have legal right to take my own.
Put your hands on the car.
Don't
put your hands on the car. Are you under arrest?
I have legal right.
Put your hands on the car.
I have legal right to take the test I want.
Put your hands on the car. You're under arrest.
Sounding like a stuck record, Newcomb continues to resist arrest.
John, I got more officers coming. You better get on their hands on the car.
I have my legal right
Put
to
your
take
hands on the car.
my own test.
Jenkins pulls out the handcuffs.
I have my legal. Don't try it.
Put your hands on the car.
You break my constitutional right.
Backup is still en route, but the officer must get the man under control now, even if it's the hard way. The man puts up a fierce fight as Jenkins continues trying to arrest him.
Camden, you got a unit coming to me or what?
A backup officer races to help his comrade, but he has to get there fast before the suspect can get a hold of Jenkins' weapon. A passing motorist watches the fight in horror as the officer screeches onto the scene. While Jenkins holds down the rowdy man, the second officer puts the cuffs on him. This renegade is going to jail, even if he refuses to go quietly.
Get in the car.
Why don't you listen to me?
Get in the car. It's birthday.
This bullheaded boozer tried to lie
You been drinking?
No.
and beg
Man, don't do that to me, man.
and bargain his way out of trouble.
I'll take sobriety test.
No, you will.
But when he tried to give Officer Dan Jenkins a misguided lesson in the law,
I got legal right to take sobriety test.
the officer gave him a lesson
Get in the car.
in tough police work.